Ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome the national teams of Burkina Faso and Togo.
Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles et Messieurs, veuillez accueillir les équipes du Burkina Faso et du Togo.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's please be on our feet for the national anthem of Burkina Faso.
Merci de vous lever pour l'exécution de l'hymne national du Burkina Faso.
La humiliante, il y a déjà 1000 ans, la rapacité venue de loin les a servis il y a 100 ans. Contre la cynique malice métamorphosée en néocolonialisme et ses petits servants locaux. Beaucoup flashèrent et certains résistèrent, mais les échecs, les succès, la sueur, le sang ont fortifié notre peuple courageux et fertilisé sa lutte héroïque. Et celui a rassemblé en l'histoire de tout un peuple. Et une seule nuit a déclenché sa marche triomphante vers l'horizon du bonheur. Une seule nuit a réconcilié notre peuple avec tous les peuples du monde, à la conquête de la liberté et du progrès, la patrie ou la mort nous vaincrons.
And now, the national anthem of Togo.
L'hymne national du Togo.
Là-bas, il ne faut pas arrêter.
Thank you very much. You can now take your
Allez,
seats.
saluez vos camarades, allez.
Let's enjoy the game.
Les photographes, mettez-vous en place. Allez, mettez-vous en place. Aussi. Vite, vite, on se place pour la photo. Ici, là. Placez-vous pour la photo. Vite, vite. Placez-vous pour la photo. On y va.
Stallions, Olokwongs,
C'est bon, on va de
with the
l'autre côté.
Sparrowhawks of Togo.
C'est bon, on y va de l'autre côté. C'est bon. On y va vite, vite. L'arbitre, on a 1 minute. Hein. On a 1 minute. C'est bon. On a juste 1 minute, monsieur l'arbitre.
So the young Stallions of Burkina Faso will play against probably the second match is about to start, and the young Stallions of Burkina Faso, they are playing against the Sparrowhawks of Togo.
Well, another interesting evening, a second game so far as the day is concerned, and we've seen the Burkinabes. We saw them against the Ivorians. They lost that game 2-1, and we saw also Togo also losing by a lone goal to nil against Niger. So the top teams who climaxed the first matches, Niger today also lost to Ivory Coast, and in this group, 2 losers coming into this particular game. I think they are all poised for action. They are all in for the 3 maximum points, and we are going to witness a very competitive game.
We are going to witness a very competitive game. The game has kickstart. Burkina Faso playing from left to right. Then the Togolese national team also on your screens. So quickly, let me go over the lineup for the various teams this evening. For the Togolese national team, that is the Sparrowhawks of Togo. In post, we have Dauda, Yaboa, Kosi, Doto, Imbuake, Seidu, Paja, Mohamed, Glo, Fafana, then Isaac, completing the list for the Togolese national team. Mamatu, Hassan, Amadou, Ishmael, Clement, Suleimana, Hassan, Mohamed, Ferdinand, Traore, they are the people who are playing for the young Stallions of Burkina Faso. Yabua. So that was the benefit of the replay. And the tackle that was method to Yabua. Mohamed for Burkina Faso. Sends a long one. Welcome to him. Still the first department of the game. Togo. Welcome throw in. The Burkina Faso will do that. Sends a long one in, but the ball has been headed away. Throwing Togo, the Sparrowhawks. Trying to make their intention clear. The very this first minute. Dotto. Ishmael. That's a long one. Can this be the goal? No. Dauda, the goalkeeper for Togo.
Yeah, it's been a good start from the Burkina Faso. I think they've started so well after losing to Ivory Coast and watching Ivory Coast also beating the Nigerians. Now Ivory Coast on total of 6 points, with the Nigerians also following with 3 points in that group B. Burkina Faso with their name, with their exploit in African football and the kind of football they've been playing from the juvenile level to the senior level. This is another opportunity for them meeting Togo. It's a must win for them, and I think they are in for that. And they've started the game so well.
Hassan, just close to the ball. Sends a long one in. Has to roll. Ishmael. Dauda sends a long one in. But as he wrote the captain for Togo. What can they do? Ferdinand. Bouake. Traore. Beautiful play from Traore. Sends a long one, trying to find Mamatu. But Hassan Amadou couldn't get to that. Mamatu. Looking for Clement, but the heads rule. Mohamed and Dotto doing justice at the back. Welcome throwing. Mbuake. Yaboa. Another throwing in favor of the Sparrowhawks of Togo. Sends a long one in. But Hassan has no problem at all dealing with that ball. And that was from goalkeeper Traore.
Yeah, swiftly done, well done, excellent.
Traore will send a long one in. But Mama too, then Mohammed deal with that situation. The captain of the side, Isaac, trying to find his marker. But the ball has been headed away. Hassan Amadou sends a long one in. Trying to locate Ishmael and Clement. But Isaac has been brought down. Another header. Isaac, Mohammed. But the ball has been taken away from them. Suleiman. Back to goalkeeper Traore. Traore sends a long one in. Trying to locate Ishmael. Ishmael to Clement. Clement sends a long one to the far right. Hassan. But it goes over the line for a welcome goal kick to Togo.
Yeah, interesting start, good start from both teams. I think that both teams are exhibiting some good football here. The energy level is so high, tempo highly anticipated, closely contested match in the first 10 minutes of action. On paper, on everything form, everything looks like the Burkinabés will be the eventual victors of this game. But hey, these two teams have some very close starts between them, and I think we are in for a proper showdown between these two teams.
Togo on the counter break, but they put the brakes on them. Hassan Madu. But this time around, Mohammed will try to clear the lines. Suleimana. And the cross of Hassan was low. Hassan in your shot. Clement behind the ball for the corner kick. Let's see whether this can be the opener for the young stallions of Burkina Faso. Clement sends a long one in. And this good save from goalkeeper Dauda. There's no problem at all.
A good save though, but I think the power behind the ball was not that powerful enough to have beaten him.
Imbuake. That powerful shot from Seydou.
A long ranger. A very good one taken.
But goalkeeper Traore, Ferdinand, Mamatu, Traore, back to Mamatu. Clement. But the ball has been taken over Seydou. Back to Seydou. That is a wonderful pass from Glow to Seydou. Glow will take over again. Sends a long one in. Goes over. live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on Max TV. You're also live on AFA Sports Channel, so as Adom TV. It is the live broadcast of the Wafu U20 youth tournament here in Pram Pram. This is the second match of the day. And as I talk to you now, the center referee, Tanisia Homokato from Benin, it's hot play and caught the attention of the medics. And you know, the Benin national team, the Burkina national team, I beg your pardon, that is the young stallions. When you talk about AFCON, they've been there 4 times. The U20 AFCON, they've been there 4 times. Their first was in 2003. And when you look at their best results, it came in 2003. That was the round of 16. That's the confirmation of the incident. And Togo, they've just made 1 appearance. Boarama Bian Kabori, that is the coach. Dauda sends a long warning. Mohammed couldn't control that. Clement, welcome throwing in favor of the young stallions of Burkina Faso. Mamatu. Trying to locate Hassan Madu. That's the coach, Misan Amikotodu. Mohammed. Can this be the opener? But Togo will clear their lines now in Bouake. Back to Burkina Faso, the young stallions. He turns beautifully. That is Hassan Amadou. Amadou to Clement. Mamatu. Mohammed. Suleiman. But Togo this time around will take over. He turns beautifully, trying to swing his passes. But a shot, no problem for goalkeeper. But look, he thought it was a feeble shot.
It looks like a feeble, but that was rather a problem for the goalkeeper because he could not hold the ball for once. He would have to punch it down before he goes for the second save.
The Sparrowhawks of Togo now in possession. Glow trying to find Isaac, but the ball has been taken away from them. And this time around, Hassan trying to locate Suleimana, but Hassan Amadou with the ball. Since a long one locating Ishmael, but it goes wayward for a welcome throw-in to the Togolese U20 team, that is the Sparrowhawks of Togo. Hassan Madou. So play will start. The Sparrowhawks of Togo with a throwing. Yaboa. Kozi to Doto. Mbwake. Doto. So it's a long one. Isaac, the captain of the side. Togo still in possession. But they were relieved of the ball. But the referee spotted an infringement. Mohammed for Niger. That was the confirmation from the incident that Sulemana was brought down. Mohammed sends a long one in, trying to locate Ishmael. But the results is a welcome throw-in in favor of the young stallions of Burkina Faso. And Hassan will do that. Sends a long one in. Can Ishmael get to Dauda, the goalkeeper of Togo, saves the day for them. The fourth referee today is Salam Yahobles from Ghana. Yaboa. So it's a long one. But Kozi and Doto forming a formidable defensive side at the back lines of the Togolese team. Look at that powerful header. The young stallions of Burkina Faso. Mohammed. Fedna. Mohammed. Mamatu. So it's a long one in trying to locate Ishmael, but Ishmael is nowhere to be found. Straight to the waiting arms of goalkeeper Dauda of Burkina Faso. Doto. Trying to search for it. Doto trying to locate Yeboah, but the referee blew his whistle for an infringement. Kozi to goalkeeper Dauda. Mohammed. Fofana. He has been brought down and quickly he'll be on his feet. That is Fofana. Mohammed. It has become a ding-dong battle from here to here. Both teams trying to find their rhythm. And who is going to get the opener this evening? So it's a long one in. Ferdinand Mamatu Mohamed Hassan defending so well for the young stallions of Burkina Faso. Kozi, Hesuru, But there was a push. And Seydou will go away with this. Referee Tiniasia just pardon him this time around. Suleiman. Mbwake. Trying to locate Seydou Mohammed. Mbwake. So it's a long warning. But Ferdinand is there. Another infringement in favor of the young stallions. Hassan Madu was brought down.
No wonder this game, after 24 minutes down of action, is being closely contested. Because looking at, in fact, the last couple of games that these two teams have played.
Can this be the opener? Can this be the opener? Glow for the Sparrows of Togo. Have gotten the opener. They have been able to unsettle the young stallions of Burkina Faso. And look at the goalkeeper, Dauda. Look at that defensive splitting pass. And goalkeeper Traore had no clue. Look at it again.
A great finish. A great finish. This is a proper goal from a very good technical player. A great finish. The distance and the technique that he uses to get the ball past the goalkeeper and finally get the ball at the back of the net clearly tells you how intelligent he is. What a goal from Glow to have given the Togolese the lead here. And as I was saying, this is the fourth game in the last couple of meetings, and prior to this game, they've played 3 games involving them. One has gone in favor of Togo, the other has gone in favor of the Burkinabés, and one ended in a drawn game. So it clearly tells you when these two sides meet, it becomes a closely contested game. It is very difficult to predict who is going to cruise over the other. And in fact, amongst these games they've played, Burkina have scored 3 goals. Togo has also scored 3 goals. So it clearly tells you the kind of football you expect from these two teams whenever they are playing.
So a bit of history for you. Hassan couldn't control the ball. But the confirmation of the scoreline again for you, Togo. The Sparrowhawks, they are leading by a goal 2-0. Burkina Faso need to redeem themselves. Yeboah with a throw-in. Mohammed. But Suleiman did well to get to the ball. Suleiman with that pass. But Kosi will not give a chance. Kosi sends a long one in. But Ferdinand is there to apply the head. Togo still in possession. The captain of the side, Isaac, sends one back to Doto. Doto to the goalkeeper, Dauda. Back. Buake. But the ball couldn't control the ball. So that is the goal scorer on your screen. Glow.
a workaholic player. He's worked so well.
The captain of the side.
And he's been all over the place. He's been all over the place.
Suleimana with that shot. But the shot find its way somewhere. Live on Original TV, Metro TV, live on Adum TV, live on Max TV, Alpha Sports Channel. It is the live broadcast of the Wafu-B U20 Boys Tournament here in Prapram, Garaman Soccer Center of Excellence. I'm your commentator, Nana Kwesi Ajimerempe Jr. with Klobi Asante. So that is the captain on your screen, Isaac. Dauda sends a long warning, trying to locate Isaac. But Suleimana does so well to get to the ball. Suleimana trying to find his marker, but to no avail. The Sparrowhawks this time around will take over. Glow, the goal scorer. Seydou sends a long warning, but it goes wayward for a welcome goal kick to the young stallions of Burkina Faso. So that is the AFA production, live production. And if you are not in the house and you are not watching television, you are just sitting in your car, you have so many avenues that you can also watch this match. www.afalivesports.com. That is the app. www.afalivesports.com. Just download the app, whether you are using an Apple phone or an Android phone. You have that avenue to watch the match. 30 minutes of action played. The Sparrowhawks of Togo still leading by a goal against the young stallions of Burkina Faso.
And it's been a wonderful production for AFA Live Sports Media. I think AFA Sports Channel, they've been doing so well. And we clearly see from the start of this competition, the coverage, everything on point. So these are some of the avenues. Wherever you find yourself, you can also get in touch with what's being transpired here at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence by logging on to www.afalivesports.com. If you are using an Apple or an Android machine, you will be able to get every single match from the match day 1 to the grand finale, which will be taking place come 23rd of July 2025. And we are watching a very good game here between Burkina Faso and Togo. Togo taking the lead already. And Burkina, they've also had their fair share of chances here. They are yet to utilize any. But Togo now, everything is working well for them. They are in front and they are making all intention of doubling their lead.
The Sparrowhawks with the ball. Mbwake locating the air captain on the side. Togo still making so many incursions in the final third. And you can see from the faces of some of the fans, the supporters, Traore, the goalkeeper for the Young Stallion, sends a long warning. But Tanisa spotted an infringement, and this time around goes in favor of the Sparrowhawks of Togo, Yeboah. But Glow the Young Stallions will take over, but the ball has been taken away from them. The Togolese who now in possession. What can they do? Turns beautifully. That is an accurate pass. Glow, no, this time around.
In fact, the Togolese are enjoying themselves here. In fact, and you could read from their faces, they are in for action, they are poised for action, they are in for the maximum 3 points, and they are leaving no stone unturned per the performance they've exhibited so far. After having done some 34 minutes of action, they've been the better side, creating chances for themselves, making sure they leave no spaces behind for the Burkinabés to capitalize on them. So I think it's been an interesting game from both sides, but the Togolese are looking more dangerous than the Burkinabés.
The Sparrowhawks are looking more dangerous than the Young Stallions of Burkina Faso. Now Burkina Faso sends a long warning. Togo have taken over. Still the Togolese. The captain of the side, Isaac, to Kozi. Kozi to Doto. Doto to Kosi. Back to the goalkeeper, Dauda. That also sends a long warning, but I can tell you, to nobody in particular, Hassan with a throw-in. Tunisia spotted an infringement, and this time around, it has been effected quickly. It turns beautifully. Suleiman trying to locate Clement. Can this be the leveler? Burkina Faso, the Young Stallions. The ball has been sent to the back. Clement with the ball. Find his marker. Can he send a long crossing? But the ball has been blocked, intercepted by the Togolese. The Sparrowhawks now take charge, but he has been brought down. And referee Tanesia received an infringement in favor of the Sparrowhawks of Togo. Fofana. Looking at the gravity of the pain, the referee has drawn the attention of the medics to attend to Fofana. Match day 4 of the ongoing Wafu U20 Championship here in Ghana, and it is being held at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. So that's the coach of the assistant coach of the senior national team and the coach of the Black Star Line, Desmond Ofe, in your shot. Don't forget, on Wednesday, Ghana will be playing against Benin.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the interesting games. Ghana looks favorite already, and they are the host nation as well. But hey, they are not just going to face a mere side. We all witnessed how the Beninois played against the Nigerians, and that is what the Ghanaians should expect. The settlers should expect from the Beninois even more, because they lost that game, and they will come in strong, very stronger against Ghana, and that is what we are witnessing here from the Togolese as well. After losing their first game against Niger, look at the energy level, the synergy, the kind of game they are giving to this Burkina base.
Sedu. But the Spurs couldn't go through. The ball has been taken over by the young stallions. Hassan. Mama to Ferdinand. Looking for Clement. Back to Ferdinand. This time around, Mohammed will also come to the party. The Sparrows, the captain of the side, their talisman, Isaac. Isaac with the ball. Yabua. Anytime Isaac gets the ball, it makes me remember typical dribblers this game have produced. The likes of Diego Armando Maradona. Abedi Ayupele, the Ronaldinos and Leo Messi, the Zinedine Zidane, the Rubber Majas. Infringement in favor of Sparrows. Captain of the side, Yabua sends a long one in. But that's a welcome corner kick in favor of the Sparrows. Glow, the goal scorer, about to effect the corner. Glow about to effect the corner. Glow sends a long one in, but to nobody. It goes over. The welcome goal kick. Quickly, the young stallions. Goalkeeper Troy sends one in, but the Togolese does well to recover. Glow. Shot, but it hasn't blocked. The strike from Blue was blocked. Suleiman. Ferdinand. Back to Mohammed. Sends a long one. Trying to find Hassan. But Hassan couldn't control that. And look at that. The young stallions. Hassan sends one back. Trying to rebuild again. Mohammed switches his pass very, very well. The young stallions. Can this be the opener? But no, straight to the waiting arms of goalkeeper Dauda. The Sparrows defending beautifully just to hold on to the 1-0. But let's see. Welcome throwing. And that is the coach. Kabori issuing instructions. Suleimana does well. But this time around, that's the clearance from Kosi. The Sparrows in possession. Mbuake turns beautifully. Mbuake sends a long one in, but the ball has been blocked by the Young stallions of Burkina Faso trying to start their build up again. But to nobody, Seydou. But Mohamed does well. The captain of the side, Isaac turns really well. That's the talisman. Wow, look at this strike. Isaac. Very, very skillful.
He's such a good talent with huge potential ahead of him. I think there is another opportunity avenue for him to also showcase to the world what he's got under his belt as a player, and he's been a fantastic lad in this tournament. We witnessed him against Niger, and today is another day for him to also tell his stories on the field as a footballer, a young and talented footballer, and he's been that good against Burkina in the first 45 minutes of action now. I think the Burkinabés are trying hard to find a leveler, but the defensive setup, Isaac Yeboah, Dodo and the likes, they've been solid and they're also disciplined. They are not conceding a lot of free kicks in their own house. That clearly tells you how disciplined they've been in this game and how tactically good defensively they've been in this game.
The Sparrowhawks taking over again beautifully. Seydou, but the ball has been taken over from him. This time around, quickly it has been effected. The Stallions are in a haste to get the leveler, but let's see whether that can happen. Welcome throwing. Trying to put their pieces together. But anytime, as hard as they try, 2 minutes of time added on, the Sparrowhawks are also on their guard. In order not to lose this battle, Seydou, Glow, Kosi was looking for Seydou, but the ball has been ballooned away. The captain of the side. Tanisa, the center referee. Look at the incident. And to me, I think that the referee got it right. Very, very right.
Yeah. And looking at how the game is going, I think the first half, we are not going to see any goal. Clearly, maybe...
We have a goal, but we are not going to see another goal.
Yeah, we are not going to see another goal in this particular half. The Togolese will hold on to the 1-0 lead they've taken. Maybe in the second half, that is where the proper showdown, the energy level, the lot of... It's going to be a very good second half, as we've been witnessing from the various matches that we've witnessed here.
Suleiman. But it's rather in favor of Togo. Mohamed is out and Salam Yahoo Blaze, the fourth referee from Ghana. Seydou to Yeboah. But Mama too does very well to push the ball away. I wouldn't be surprised any moment from now. Tanasia Amkatu will end the first department of the game. Mbwake. Look at that. As I told you, the first department of the game has ended here at the Ghana Center of Soccer of Excellence from Pram. The Sparrow Horse of Togo leading by a goal to 0. Krobia.
Great game. First half, high tempo, good energy, closely contested first 45 minutes from both teams. At the end of the first 45 department of the game, the Togolese have shown their muscles and they are going for the break with a goal lead against the Burkina base. I think it has all been a good game here, and we leave the scene to also enjoy our 15 minutes break till the start of the second half. It has all been a very good 45 minutes of action.
So we're live on Max TV, live on Original TV, Metro TV. So as live on Adum TV, we are going for the breather. The second department of the game will just come on your way. So the second department of the game is about to start. Referee Tanasia, the center referee, as usual, this time around. The Sparrows of Togo playing from right to left. Then the Young Stallions playing from left to right. What a save from goalkeeper Traore. Traore sends a long one in. But Fofana for Togo. Mamatu. Suleiman. But it has been brought down. Referee said play must continue. Hassan Madu. Isaac. With that beautiful play.
I foresee an unchanged tactical play from the Togolese, and looking at how they've started the second half again, they are sticking to their style. The plan is intact. They are not changing anything anytime soon, and they are in for at least more goals. They are in need and in search for the second goal that would at least put them in that pole position of winning the ultimate 3 points.
Salifu Sempori, the number 18 shirt, trying to maneuver his way through. Hassan. Has to roll this time around. The Sparrows of Togo take possession now. But goalkeeper Traore will also join the party this time around. Sends a long ball in. Suleimana. Sampori. Fofana to Isaac. Pereja. A straight to goalkeeper. Doto. Beautiful favor from Doto. Mohamed. Yabua. Referee said play must continue this time around. Clement. But Simpori couldn't get the ball, but he has taken it over now. Kosi. But Ferdinand does so well. And goalkeeper Traore have no problem at all.
The Burkina
Mohamed.
The Burkinabes are doing so well, but I think the indecisiveness in the final third has got them behind now. They've also been having one or two chances that such players would have to be very indecisive, take good decisions in the final third to help them get the leveler.
Mbuake. Can this be the goal? What a good save from the goalkeeper. Traore.
That was a good save, a fantastic save from him to have done it the Togolese their second.
And equally a good strike from Mbuake.
Super. That was a powerful strike.
Mama too. Just a long one, but no problem. For goalkeeper, Dauda. Clement. But for Fana, Clement, the two holding midfielders, for the young Stallions, are also doing everything possible. But their talisman, the dribbling magician, talking about Isaac, is not giving them chance at all. That was the strike.
It was powerful one. Very, very powerful one. Credit to the goalkeeper, Traore, to have aided his side with that powerful strike.
Dauda, the goalkeeper, for the Sparrowhawks, being attended to. He's up on his feet. So play will resume. Dotto. To the captain, Isaac. Back to Dotto. This time around, Boake.
It seems this second half, the Togolese are trying from the back and trying from behind a long range shot. I don't know what they've seen from the technical point. I don't know what their video coaches from the technical team they've told them during the 15-minute pep talk break, because they've been trying some long range shots here, left, right, center, and I don't know. Let's see how this is going to help them cruise over the Burkina base.
That was a good strike from Ishmael. But Dauda had no problem at all. Long ball sent in. The Sparrows trying to maneuver their way through. But ball has been cleared away for a welcome throw-in. Yeboah. Fofana sends a long one in. Has he rolled this time around? Simpori. No. Bakosi has come to the rescue of the Sparrowhawks of Togo. Welcome throwing. Mbuake. Clement. And that is the man for you. I told you. So skillful. Mbuake. Cozy. Mbuake. But it has been brought down. The referee has signaled whistle for an infringement this time around to the Sparrows of Togo. That is the confirmation of the incident. You can see that. Long one in Fufana. Yaboa. Kosi. Sedu. Trory. But Dotto, there is a push and that one is a foul. Dotto. Sedu. Fofana. But Fofana's strike has been blocked. This is not the first time. So many times he tried to shoot from afar, but anytime he does that, it is always blocked. Hassan being attended to.
Substitution for Togo. Player number 7, Ozeruddin Tereja. Out for player number 17, Kojo Nutsire.
Changement du côté du Togo, sortie du numéro 7. Ozeruddin Tereja, entrée du numéro 17. Kojo Nutsire.
Fofana in your screens. Mbuake. Seydou. He has been brought down again. This time around, referee signal plays to continue. Hassan Madu. The kick Clement to Suleiman. Suleiman, but the ball goes wayward for a welcome throw-in. Quickly, the throw-in has been effected. Clement. But Kosi does well to clear the ball away. Seydou. Mbuake. It is a throw-in in favor of Sparrows of Togo.
Yeah, so far, I think the Togolese have maintained their momentum. They've not let themselves down. How they started the first half and how they ended it. It's exactly the same energy they're putting into this second half, making sure they are not going to leave any spaces behind them. They are not going to give any chance to the Burkinabés to find the equalizer. And they've been trying so hard. They've also been able to at least register some 1 or 2 chances already, of which they couldn't utilize them. And the Burkinabés are also hardly trying to get a necessary goal that will draw them level. And it's been entirely a good game.
Glow, the goal scorer, has been brought down and is an infringement. Yaboa. No problem at all for goalkeeper Traore. And pretty soon there's going to be substitution for the Burkina base.
Yeah, they will need that. They will need that. Looking at how the time is fast running and they are down by a lone goal to nil, they have it at the back of their mind that they are going to win. They are going to cruise over the Togolese. And now they are yet to even find the equalizer. So they would have to introduce some fresh legs. They would have to bring on some players who are potentially going to affect the game for them on the field.
16 minutes of time played here at the Ghana Man's Soccer Center of Excellence. It is the Wafu-B U20 tournament, Mark Day 4, live on Adum TV, live on Max TV, AFS Sports Channel, live on Original and Metro TV. If you're using an iPhone or Apple phone, you just go to the app, then you click watch, and that is all. But on an Android phone, you need to download the app www.afalivesports.com, and that is all. This Alpha Sports production here in Pram Pram. Yaboa. Since a long warning, but the result is a corner, which comes the way of the Sparrows of Togo. Substitution, of course. Number 7 for Burkina, Sulemana is out. And number 8 is in. Number 11 Arsenal. Fofana. So it's a long running. Has to rule Burkina. Still trying to find their way. Still trying to break the defense of the Togolese, but it has not been easy this time around. The Sparrow wants to take over, but it is an infringement. Isaac, the captain, is down. Looking at the faces of some of the supporters, some of them are dejected. Looking at the scoreline. Kosi. Kosi sent a long one. Mohamed, but the ball has been taken away from Mohamed. Simpori, but no problem for goalkeeper Dauda. He's the safest pair of fans for the Sparrowhawks, Seydou. Samadu. Mohamed. Kosil. Your boy with the throw. Fofana. Nice defending. But your boy will play the ball away. Safety first. Seydou. But the captain of the side, Isaac, have taken over. Now Fofana. He has been brought down. The tempo and the physicality of the game has really increased, because looking at the Burkinas, the young stallions, they are very, very strong, athletic build. Hassan Madu. Another change. Ishmael is out. Cabri.
Yeah. The Burkinabes really needs a fresh energy, and I think this change is going to help them, because they need more attacking players. They've been playing so well. The couple of chances that they've created, they've not been that decisive. They've not been that efficient up front. And if you are having some of these attackers, you would want to introduce them to see how they are also going to affect the game on your way.
The Burkinabes are playing really well, but for them to break the defense of the Sparrows, that has become a big problem for them this time around. And they are committing so many fouls. I don't understand.
Yeah, they are exerting more energy. They want to increase the tempo of the game by way of exerting their physical condition. They are very physically strong than that of the Togolese. And that is what they've been causing a lot of fouls. They are conceding a lot of fouls. And that is not good from a team who are down and considering to get an equalizer.
Yeah, boy. Look at this. Dotto will get back on his feet for the game to resume. Corsi. Togo, the captain. Nice play. But that's a good tackling from the young stallions of Burkina Faso. Mbwake. Trying to locate Fofana. Seydou. Yeboah. And looking at where the Sparrowhawks are committing their infringements, they should be very, very careful. If not that, they'll be punished by the young stallions.
There's a very good free kick in a very good position for the Star Lions to also make a very good use of this. They have it in a very advantageous position.
Referee Tanasia talking to the medics. Time wasting is becoming too many. Can this be the leveler for the young stallions of Burkina Faso? Or the Sparrows are still going to keep their momentum? That is a 3-man war for you. Glow Fofana. Let's see what happens. Oh. What were they looking at? The goalkeeper came off his lines to come and save the situation. Captain of the side. Oh. Hassan back on his feet. The Togolese, I don't know why they are delaying time like that. Because in association football, the time that you waste automatically will be added to time of play. Mohamed will leave the ball for Traore, the goalkeeper for the young stallion. He sends a long one in. Seydou. That is a welcome throw in favor of the Sparrowhawks of Togo. Fofana. Mbwake. Another throw in. Doto. To Kosi. She sends a long one in. Kosi. Kabere just came in. Sends a long one. But Kosi will do that justice to that. Seydou, but couldn't get to that. Still there. Sparrowhawks leaving no stone unturned. Playing their house out. Can this be? Looking at the situation. Oh. Fofana. No. Simpori couldn't get to the ball. And in Buake, this over to clear that ball. Look at the chance again.
That was some good moment that the Togolese could have added to their tally. It was a good day, a good moment out there. They created the opportunity for themselves, but they couldn't make good use of that huge moment that they had.
The Sparrows still swinging their passes together. But this time around, Muhammad will not give them that chance. Hassan to goalkeeper, Traore. He also sends a long one in quickly. But the Togolese have covered all over the pitch. Simpori, but what a good defensive way. Mbuake.
Yes, very good clearance out there. He read the game so well, and he had a touch, the full touch of the ball. Had it not been that,
Simpori would have gotten a goal for the Stallions.
yeah, a good defending out there. Very good defending out there. Looking at where,
Look at it again.
yeah, he had everything right, spot on.
Very good clearance from Mbuake.
They've really fought for these 3 points, and from the very start, they've been fighting. They keep on closing their spaces. They keep on curtailing the attacking threat of the Burkinabes, and they are less than 10 minutes to be crowned the victors of this game.
The Sparrows of Togo has to rule this time around. Can this be? Look at this. The goalkeeper out of his lines. Ferdinand. Mamatu to goalkeeper Traore. Always moving out of his lines. You should be very, very careful. Clement. And that is an offside.
It's accidental, he can play. It's accidental, he can play.
Yaboa. This time around, Dauda, the goalkeeper, will be in charge of the kick. So it's a long one in. The Sparrows still in possession. Free kick in favor. Goalkeeper Traore sends a long one in, trying to locate his marker, Cabri, who just came into the game. Another collision there. We are left with about 9 minutes for the second department of this game to end. But still, Burkina Faso, the young stallions are down by a goal 2-0.
Yeah, and it is up to them. Now they are having some moment to put themselves together, a moment to receive some pep talk from their technical team. Hey, guys, we are up by a lone goal. This is how we are going to approach the next couple of minutes, if indeed we are in or going in for the 3 maximum points. And this would be a huge victory for the Togolese, a huge one. And I think that this is the moment for them to also have the bragging rights over the Burkinabes. The Burkinabes, on the other hand, would also be thought of, guys, we cannot do this. Less than 10 minutes, we will go into the books as the losers, and from here they would have to pack their luggages, everything, and leave the country, because 2 matches, 0 points, no, I think is something that's not befitting Burkinabe football. So it's going to be an interesting last minute action from both sides.
The Sparrows. But the ball has been taken over by the young stallions, trying to find their rhythm, trying to get a goal. But can it be possible? Simpori. But Mbwake will not give me that chance. But referee, he has defended really, really well, Mbwake.
Yeah, he's one of the brightest spots in this game. He's played so well together with Yaboa. They've been doing so well in this game. Individually, they've performed up to the task.
Look at this. Fofana over exaggeration. Mbwake. So it's a long one in. But always on their guard to deal with every 50-50 balls. An infringement in favor, and quickly it has been effected. But this time around, Cozy defends so really well for a welcome goal kick. And goalkeeper Dauda will take charge. Substitution for you. Since long warning. Welcome throwing. Simpori. Ferdinand. So Mamutu is out and San is in. So it's a long one. There is an infringement. This time around, the ball will go down. There's no cause for alarm. Dauda. Welcome throwing. Hassan. So it's a long one. Trying to locate Simpori. This time around Fofana. Fofana. Welcome throwing. Double substitution. Seru is out. I think the order they need this time around is to defend, to manage this game. Zwangudi. Look at this. So many casualties on the field of play. Dotto is down.
Another opportunity for the Burkinabés to seek for what they've been fighting for since the start, or after conceding. They've been searching for the equalizer, and we are almost done with the 90 minutes of action, waiting for the additional time, if there will be any. And I think this is going to be a glorious opportunity, a huge moment for them if they are to also find the back of the net. Huge opportunity, a ball in a very dangerous position.
Can they make use of this chance? 7 minutes of time added on. Ferdinand misses the pool by inches. I told you in association football, the time that you waste, you surely pay for that. Welcome, train. The young stallions are really hungry for goal. But would they get the equalizer? Long one trying to. But Simpori couldn't get to that. Dauda. Simpori. But Dauda gets to the ball. Hassan. The Togolese still mounting pressure. Look at this. Welcome, Troy.
They are managing this game so well from the very start, and especially after they registered that first goal. They've been disciplined. They've been very cautious, and that is why they are still leading with a lone goal to nil and barely some few minutes to end the entire game.
Isaac, Yeboah. Back to Yeboah. Since a long running. But Ferdinand will try to prevent that. Simpori. But Kosi. There is a corner kick. Still time. But 4 minutes to end the game. And anything can happen in association football.
Rightly so, especially when the pressure that the Burkinabes have started piling on the Togolese.
Welcome, throwing. Another throw in favor of the Togolese. It becomes an open group. Côte d'Ivoire with 6 points. Burkina Faso with 3 points. Then Togo will also go with 3 points. No, Niger with 3 points. Cote d'Ivoire with 6 points. Then Togo will also get 3 points. So Burkina, they don't have a point in the group. Simple. Welcome corner. And Kosi did that. And the last match, Cote d'Ivoire will playing against Togo. Burkina, Niger.
That's going to be interesting fixtures out there in that group, a widely open group.
And that is an offside. Less than a minute, and referee Tanasia will bring the game to an end. Togo, the Sparrowhawks, has to roll this time around. Welcome throwing. Look at how quick the young stallions. The referee Tunisia has ended the game, and Togo won their first game in this tournament. Club, yeah, let's wrap up.
Yeah, interesting and very stressful day. We are ending the day again, and it has been an interesting climax of a match in a game involving Burkina and Togo. I think they've also displayed some good action of football here. Togo at the end of the day come out as victors against Burkina Faso. In fact, the Togolese were coming into this game as an underdogs. They've been able to maintain the only goal they registered in the first half, kept composure, momentum, tempo was so high, and they also showed discipline and defended so well to the latter. And now they are winners of this game. They are going with 3 solid, important points. I think all in all, it's been an interesting and a very good game from these two teams.
Okay, this is where we draw the curtains down on today's match. You know, as my brother said, it has been a hectic, tedious day, but we are through with it. Let's say a big thank you to Max TV, Original TV, Metro TV, Adult TV, Alpha Sports Channel. Without them, this match wouldn't have come to you live. AFS Sports Production being headed by Dr. Kukukmaini. We say a very big thank you to you, but Wednesday will be here when Ghana will lock once against Benin. My name is Nana Kwesi Ajima Prempe Jr., your commentator, and I did this to Scrobia Asante. Bye for now.